Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we are going to look at a program that's going to print out the multiplication of 2. Here what we are going to do is we are going to ask the user to decide how many numbers he want to multiply. For example, if the user enter 5, it's going to multiply 2 times 0, 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, and it's going to print out the results for those multiplications. Now if it's 5, it's 4 because we are starting from 0. So when the user enter 5, it's going to be 4. Now let's go ahead and start this one. First I'm going to introduce some integer type of variable, integer I, and also I initialize a with 2 because we are going to multiply everything by 2. So I initialize a with 2 and we introduce 2 more variables, b comma n. Okay, now we have to give a prompt to the user to enter the input. Here we are going to say enter the limit, enter the limit, and we are going to get the input from the user using scanf statement. User is going to see this prompt and user has to input something. We are going to get the input using the scanf statement. In this scanf statement, whatever the value user enter, it's going to be stored. I let that one store in D. Okay, so we have to put ampersand because this is an integer type of variable. If it's an array, you don't have to put an ampersand, but if it's a variable, we always have to put an ampersand in front in the scanf statement. And the next thing is we are going to create a for loop because based on the user's limit, it has to run that many times to do the multiplication and print it out. So we have to use a for loop for that. For loop, we have to set 3 things. We have to put the initialization. I put the initialization to 0, and then we have to put a condition. Condition should be I is less than or equal to n, because if you are starting from 0, it means it 1 less than that, right? If you are starting from 0 mean 5 mean it's 4 times, like it's going to go up to 0 to 4. So less than or equal to n. N is the user's input. Now after that we have to do the increment by 1 each time. So we put I plus plus for that. Now inside of this for loop, we are going to create the equation for the multiplication. B is equal to a times I a times I. A times I mean a is starting from 2 and I is starting from 0. For example, let's write the first one. For the first one, what's going to happen is a is 2, so 2 times 2 multiplication by 0, that should give us 0. So first one print it out like this: 2 multiplied by 0, there will be equal sign also. 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0, and then the for loop increment, do the increment by 1 each time. So the next one is going to be 2 times 1 is equal to 2, and it's going to print out like that. Okay, now the next thing is we have to give a printf statement. Printf statement, in this one we are going to create the pattern we want. First percentage d is going to be the number, and first one is going to be 2, and multiplication I put this sign for that one, and percentage d, and that's equivalent to percentage d. Backslash n for the new line, so everything will be printed in the next line, like 2 times 0 will be in the first line, and if you don't put this backslash n, it's going to be continuous. So that's why we put this backslash n to put it in the new line. Now the next thing is, first one we want to put 2 times, so a is 2, and the next thing is I is starting from 0 to, it's going to go up to user's limit, and the last one is multiplication result. Okay, now let's go ahead and run this one. Okay, there's something wrong. Scanf. Okay, this one is n. We are getting the input that should be stored in n. Okay, now let's go ahead and run this one. Enter the limit. Let's say we want to print 5 multiplication. Put 5 right here. So it's going to print 2 times 0 is equal to 0. 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Okay, because I put less than or equal to n, it's also printing out 2 times 5 to 5 is equal to 10. Okay, if you put less than 10, like less than alone without this equal, it will reject this one. So since we have put this one, that's okay. We have up to 5. Like that you can do for anything. Like for example, if you put 10, it's going to print out up to 10. Okay, and that's how we do that. So I hope I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. If you are trying to access these codes, it's in my blogger. I put the link of my blogger in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.